now is Dr. Robert Murphy. He is a professor of infectious diseases at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. Good morning.
Morning.
What are your thoughts about opening restaurants? We want to open schools, and that's the argument that the restaurant people sometimes use. So why would restaurants be different?
Restaurants are different because they are one of the places where COVID really spreads pretty easily, especially bars. But both of them, restaurants and bars, you can't eat with a mask on. That's the problem. It's a terrible situation because the restaurant industry has just been battered, and it's a terrible decision that has to be made. But the trade-off is, you open them up, you're going to see an increase in the number of infections. And I think until these metrics improve, it's not good, it's not wise from a public health standpoint. But that doesn't mean that those businesses shouldn't be taken care of in some other way. They need the support to get through until we can really get this pandemic under control.
A study out of the UK says people who get COVID only get 5 months of immunity.
Yeah, no, this is, they say up to, because that's as long as they've really followed these healthcare workers. So it's a group of healthcare workers, about 6,000 of them, who have been followed, and a little under 1% have gotten reinfected. So this is actually a very problematic study. This data is going to come out from a variety of places as we get more and more experience and our reporting gets better and better with what happens after COVID and happens after the vaccine. None of this stuff is perfect, but it looks like reinfection is more common than we originally thought. It's still low, but that means that even if you have antibody protection from a vaccine, or from having COVID in the past, that you're potentially contagious. And so that sort of is the reason why the mask mandate and people who've had the vaccine and who've had COVID really has to continue to be enforced.
People may have seen the story that the study that showed that this may at some point be no worse than the common cold. How can that be if we're constantly getting these variants?
Well, that's the point there. This is a theory. It's a hypothesis that, if at some particular point, and children will be getting COVID, they'll be developing antibodies, and they may get COVID multiple times, and the antibodies, they'll have different antibodies built up, and that ultimately, when adults get COVID, they'll have enough antibody protection that their disease will be less severe. This is the theory that is coming out of Emory and Penn State. And so these multiple infections will give some protection in the long run. But this has to be proven. This is just a theory at this point.
All right, let's get some viewer questions. This person says, I am in a very small group of people who have received one vaccination, but have now gotten infected and tested positive for COVID-19. Should I take my second vaccination in 2 weeks when I'm scheduled?
Well, the fact that you got COVID, it's like a vaccine itself. Ultimately, the recommendations are that even if you've had COVID, you should take the vaccine. And there's plenty of examples in infectious diseases that taking the vaccine helps people, even those previously infected. But you probably should wait. And I think the general consideration is 3 months, and then take your second vaccine at that particular time. If you take it a little bit too soon, you might have more side effects.
How did she get COVID if she got the vaccine? Is there that lag period before you're protected?
That's it, right. The immunity really is best after the second dose. So you're not fully protected after the first dose.
Gotcha.
All right.
Maybe 50 or 60%. So, you can get sick after the first dose.
Next question. Let's do this one. I've read that if you've received the MMR vaccine, you may have some immunity to COVID-19 or would get a very mild case. Have there been any studies on this?
There have been reports about people who've received a vaccination, and it can be from the MMR, the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, and that elicits kind of a general antiviral immune response that probably does have some effect, but it's pretty modest.
All right. If you have a question for Dr. Murphy, go to our Morning News Facebook page, post it there. We'll talk to him again on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Doctor. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, guys.